not considered this physical is a different definition by default.
Well, this is a problem with never having in 2,000 years defining things like time,
No,
space,
so I'm sorry.
distance.
No. Everyone's defined it. You just haven't read it. So the whole point
No,
is,
nobody's ever defined it.
yes, they have.
Wow. Can someone
You
can
just
someone do
define
the
the
nuke
physical.
mic the bomb explosion sound effect, please?
No, it really is. I'm like, my takes are so
I think
incredibly amazing.
holistic just got his holism split into a polytheism right now.
No, let me guys give you the goddamn definitions. Okay, to exist, okay, we have to define existence is to have shape and location. Okay, to have
No.
shape is. Well, these are my definitions. Okay, you can disagree.
Well, you can make it
but
up
this is
as you want, but that's fine. But I'm saying that's not how we define it. So if we have two different definitions, then we're
That's
talking
my
at cross
point.
purpose. So
Okay,
what?
That's my
wait.
point.
Let's use his definition. So space and time. So
Yeah,
holistic is your memory in space and time, or is it
memory
about space and time?
memory is a phenomenon that doesn't appear to be physical because if it was physical, it would have a shape and it would be an object. All physical objects.
Okay, so basically he has a Mukunda, he has a functionalist understanding of physical, which is that which is an object of perception. What he's defining as physical is object of
not
perception.
perception.
That's all it is. So not perception, object
Hold,
of perception.
hold on,
We got it.
hold on one sec. So can a non-physical thing affect a physical thing?
Can a non-physical thing affect a physical thing? No.
It's stoicism. He's just doing stoicism.
Yeah. So how does your thought affect you?
Thoughts don't do anything. They're of an unknown nature. If they do something.
Hold on.
So your thoughts
listen,
are irrelevant right now. So please silence.
You think
Control those thoughts holistic.
No, you think I'm like just trolling or something. But if thoughts can do something physical, provide a criteria for proof and demonstrate it right now.
Okay, our holistic, our actions.
When you get angry, hold on. When you get angry, is anger a thought or not?
Anger is a reaction in a world that appears to be this thing.
No, but is it?
Let's get back to it. No, emotions is too complicated.
Okay.
Holistic. Are actions physical? Yes or no?
They appear to be physical, but the true nature.
Okay, so give me a description in which an action is physical. Go ahead.
Well, an action, we got to define what an action is. What is motion? First of all, that's never been defined.
Okay, motion is just the state of movement. To move.
Well, now we have to define movement. A lot of people don't believe anything moves.
No, we don't need to define it. We all know how to make sense of it. The question is it physical or not?
Okay, so a justified true belief is your criteria and yours alone. The Parmenideans don't get to say anything. Nobody else that's smart gets to say anything. You're the criteria for truth now. You get to define motion. Okay, everybody, we saw.
Sorry, I had a what do you call it? A fire truck just passed by. I missed what you said in the past 10 seconds. Repeat.
Okay, so you're the criteria for truth now. The Parmenideans.
Yes, by radical definition, yeah, my sense making is the criteria of whether I make sense or not.
Then it's not a truth. Then all real truth.
I don't need it to be true. I asked you a simple question, holistic. Come on, don't deviate now. So I asked the question: are actions physical in your paradigm? Yes or no?
They appear to be physical. Yes.
Okay, so is appearance physical or non-physical?
The appearance is just as I say it is. It's the way things appear. To say
is it physical or not physical?
Physical or not physical? I would say no, not physical because it doesn't have shape.
Okay, so actions are non-physical because that which appears as action is just non-physical and it's all just non-physicality. Okay, got it. So now thoughts affect actions, and therefore thoughts affect non-physical things. Explain to us how this action has anything to do with your physicality. Go ahead.
I don't have to explain anything. You just presuppose.
But your definition does. Your definition does. Yes, it does.
What is my definition?
Your definition is that actions are not physical.
And I said they appear not to be physical. I didn't say anything about the
appearances are not physical. Actions appear to be not physical, and therefore what you call actions are non-physical.
Yeah, this is like an annoying game, but the appearances are not.
Yeah, it is an annoying game.
No, but he's defining terms, and he's simply saying, is it action physical or not? And you're saying, well, it appears to be not physical.
Yeah,
so if it appears to be non-physical,
matter, we don't know what matter is. As far as we can tell, it's quantum mechanical statistical nothings. So what is matter?
Okay, so in other words, you are not actually responding to sense making. You're superimposing a model of something, and that's why you're not able to answer.
No, I'm superimposing the way things seem to me, and that's good enough. Why am I going to speculate?
You're not a quantum physicist, I don't think.
Quantum mechanics is retarded and dumb. Who would ever believe something can be two things at once? It's stupid.
Okay, I don't think he's serious, Mukunda.
Why don't you think I'm serious? Be specific.
So when you say matter is defined, the term you use for physical, by the way, is exactly what matter is defined as occupied space. Anything that has occupied space and has mass, that's matter.
What is space?
Space is between two things.
So I can tell you what space-time is according to everybody.
No, you can tell them.
No, I'm going to tell you. The scientists will say it's number lines. The Parmenideans will say there is no space or movement. They're just as smart other people that will say everything is.
So space is a three-dimensional continuum where objects and events occur.
You could say it appears that way, but you have no way of proving that.
You can't be this dense.
Why would you want?
No, you can't be this dense. No. No. You can't be this dense because we literally live in the three-dimensional space, right? Up, down, and we have
So there
four
is three dimensions the way
correct.
It appears to us in the world, and to pretend like we're going to start measuring these things. And
there's no pretending; it's there.
It happens.
It's the most physical of everything that you're talking about here.
Based on just experience. Anybody ask a third person, any party. Do you exist in space? No. Move your hand. I moved my hand. Where is it moving? It's moving in a three-dimensional coordination. It exists.
Am I allowed to reply before you go up another octave and get emotional? Is that okay?
I'm not getting emotional. I just think you don't understand what you're saying, but go ahead.
You don't understand the implications of what I'm saying, meaning I am the god of the earth, and solipsism is real, and I control your mind. So I could throw what you just said into
Okay, I don't think he's serious, Mukunda.
No, I'm just being funny. Okay? It's just my
let him finish. Let him finish. It's okay.
I want clarity, please, Mr.
No, wait, guys. He's the god of the earth, and he controls our minds. So let's
guys,
give him a little time.
Guys, go ahead, Holistic. Please go ahead.
So he is making a claim that he has understood and provided an account of the true nature of space, time, motion, and matter and mass. Okay, that is his claim. That's not my claim. My claim is that I am acting in the world based on the way things appear to me, making no claim about the true nature because I'm not God. If his claims are true, which they could be, I'm open to the possibility. He is going to have to provide a criteria for proving what mass is other than numbers, because numbers are a metaphysical claim. They're not physical. So unless he disputes that, then he has to provide a different definition. All he's doing is making observations or measuring stuff. He's not doing science or physics. He doesn't realize that.
So who does science? So hold on. Who does science and who does physics? Please tell me. Is there anybody?
Well, physics would have to do with physical objects, and we defined that earlier. But really, man, you're saying that a car going 50 miles per hour will indeed appear to be 50 miles away in the next hour and extrapolate.
Wait, miles per hour is a metaphysical claim.
Yeah, it's a concept we made up. Arbitrary.
Yeah, no, but it's a metaphysical under your paradigm, right? Because it's not physical. Miles per hours don't exist out there in some way, right?
I just said it appears that way.
They appear that way because actions appear that way, and so therefore they're non-physical.
So can the senses err?
Sure they can.
By your definition, no.
Could you be dreaming right now?
Yes.
No, it's not physically possible in your paradigm.
I didn't make a physical claim. What are you talking about?
You did actually. You said no. Actually, no. Wednesday's right. You made a claim that actions are not physical. So
exactly,
dreaming is a non-physical thing. So therefore, you can't be doing it.
Did I make?
You can't physically be dreaming. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure I didn't say actions appear to be physical?
You did say that, but
you said You said appearances are non-physical.
You know what
actions pertain to actions in your paradigm pertain to appearances.
You know what I mean by appearance? It is kind of a wonky word. All it means is the way things seem to you right here and now. Why would you go beyond that? You're not God, okay?
So you're like basically saying the only person that has any truth is God, and everyone else is nonsense.
He's not even saying that. He's not able to say anything about God.
Hold on.
No, he did say
I want to go
to
God.
He
is
said
not
that he
subject
himself
to
is
knowledge
God.
or numbers. Okay, God is not subject to anything.
He is what he is. Right. We're back to that.
Hold on. God is not what?
God is not subject to your scientific analysis. You're going to try to.
So, but can you prove God? Prove me God.
You don't
show me there's God.
You have faith in God, and you simply act in the world.
So you just.
There we go.
Hold on. Faith is an action. Faith is an action.
It's non-physical.
Non-physical.
And it appears to you. Yeah, no. So he appears to have faith. He doesn't actually have faith.
If you want to know the truth about this conversation, the reason it sounds like I'm like trying to like weasel around in things is because I really like the original Grek skeptics, the people who were wanted to always keep reason within the bounds of what can be experienced. So what I'm just attempting to do what they would do. They would throw your claims of reasoning about something like God, space, and time into dispute with just as strong claims from the different direction in order to keep you guys from saying
No,
that
because we don't begin with the
tell you
premise of a category holistic. This is the difference between
our
our metaphysics and physics versus the one you're coming from.
They're trying to
We don't
stop you from
begin our
conflating.
deduction from categories or objects. We begin purely from
Action.
So you deduce physical objects from actions?
Correct.
Yes, deduction is a action. We make everything consistent with that ground.
So you make it consistent
every recursive gesture, every function, every single weave that you're doing.
Okay.
Whether you're using grammar, whether you're using logic, predication, etc. Everything is a continuation of that ground of action.
You're right. What is the grounding presupposition?
So what is this physicality that you keep bringing in that's supposed to be so difficult? That it only appears like something. Like what are you talking about?
By the way, even the concept of being, it's an action.
It's an action? Okay, so how so?
To exist. It's an action.
Yeah, I guess I would probably be willing to assent to that, but what's your point?
The point is, the entire basis for physical things that you want to call it is based on these non-physical categories that you cannot.
No, what he's doing is he's proposing a mind-independent reality which has specific concepts or specific objects, and then he's trying to weasel his way around with that cosmology.
No, I didn't.
Yogacara Buddhism. Yogacara Buddhism.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it only.
And then he says, "Oh, it just appears to be this way. An action appears to me as non-physical." I mean, what is this nonsense?
Well, no. What justifies you saying more than that? You want to go beyond what can be.
Well, it's very simple. Hey, holistic. It's very simple. I can assert the thing that you know absolutely deterministically, fundamentally, is action. All objects, you know nothing. I don't have to assume any epistemological knowledge about objects. I need you to assume absolute deterministic knowledge of actions. That is the most grounded thing you will ever know, ever. All objectifications are absolutely within the realm of probabilisms and possibilities, etc.
Okay, fine. Then we discovered Platonic.
And you know what? Probabilism and probabilisms are basically moods of a verb.
Okay, so we finally discovered a justified.
The optative, right? We would conjugate and inflect a verb with it.
No, you are the justification of a true belief. Wow, the Platonic knowledge has been found. Your criteria that you just gave based on personal weight.
Wait, Plutonic or
Plato is on our side.
No, I don't think he said Plato. I think he said Pluto, the Greek god of the underworld.
Yeah. So the Hades, he's on our side on this.
Yeah, I guess he would be in a way, but I meant Platonic knowledge in the sense of the highest form of knowledge, immutable and always the same and true. And you're the criteria. Wow, that's so amazing. Good job. So you proved that reality is physical in nature, motion is real and always based on the criteria of what you think. Good job.
Of action, correct. Everything's based on action.
You realize
if you start with
people disagree with that, right? So there's no criteria at all because everybody has to agree.
Well, no, you can disagree with it. So let's say you have a privation. Let's go to Mr. Aristotle. You have 4 types of negation, right? 2 of them are pertaining to objects.
There's no objective.
Listen, holistic. I will educate you on this. There are 2 types of negation pertaining to objects of perception, contrary and correlations, and then there are 2 types related to actions or verbs, which is privation and negation, right? Or contradiction. That's up to you to figure out. I'm giving you 2 forms of negation per grammatical category, noun and verb, and the way that you're able to disagree with us is if you had a privation of that action. So if we said, "Hey, look over there," and you were blind, you would say, "I don't even know what you mean."
Yeah, sure.
Because you have a privation of that act.
A privation is just like a shadow. It's just nothing being there.
Oh my god, I have no idea what this guy's saying.
What is a privation to you?
I think you're hallucinating right now.
So
it's a negation. Negation means it's not that thing. So if you say, "Look," no, it's not that thing.
So a shadow, like I said, wow.
No, a shadow is not.
No, a shadow would be
Shadow is the
a
absence
shadow
of
would
light.
be the no. Listen, holistic. A shadow would be a negation of an object of perception. The negation of a verb is not the same as a negation of a noun.
Negating is a physical action, right? So what is a shadow negating?
I don't know. He's doing it on purpose now.
Hold on.
No,
Negation.
what is a shadow made of?
No, hold on. Negation is
Holistic. Is
Hold
it,
on.
okay, wait. I have a question. Holistic. No, look at that 1 second. Holistic.
Mhm.
Happy, unhappy, to be, not to be.
I follow.
Are those the same types of negation? Yes or no?
To be or not to be? Well, these are arbitrary conditions you said.
Versus happy
guess, yeah.
and unhappy.
Does love move mountains, my friend?
Oh God.
Oh Jesus!
Committing reification.
No, holistic.
I vote to remove him from the room, please.
Why? Because
holistic.
I'm winning.
You're
you're
not.
To put forward the proposition.
You're not making. You're not making sense here because when he says to be and not to be, you say it's arbitrary. What kind of? That's nonsensical.
To be and not to be are linguistically the opposite, or at least they appear to be. What's your point? What have you?
Can you see how your sense of to eat and not to eat, to walk and not to walk, to talk and not to talk, is different from happy, unhappy?
Yeah, sure. My walking and my happiness and my unhappiness, are they the same?
No, your walking is of a different nature as a concept from your happiness.
You know the nature of walking?
You negating the verb is different from you negating a noun.
So negating a verb linguistically is knowledge now?
Yes. It always has been. The first sentence of Aristotle's doctrine on interpretation, hermeneutics, is literally about the dichotomy of nouns and verbs.
So because
I see something. Hold on. I see something versus I don't see something. If I see something, I gain knowledge. If I don't see something, I don't have that knowledge. It's very fucking simple, man. And the fact is,
and that's different from your happy and your unhappy.
Yes,
what you are. You just gained other than an appearance from your sense organs.
Appearance is still knowledge. Hold on 1 second.
For him, a god and a not god is the same thing as to eat and not to eat. That's their fallacy. You throw it all out.
Yeah.
How did you come to that?
It just, so I actually understand his position now. His position is only the Bible and God are true. Everything else is bullshit.
No, it's not even true. We
yeah,
have nothing
and
to
welcome to holistic. What is his name? Honey.
It's no more true than false, and it's false. And to take a position either way,
you're just using words now. See, this is what happens when you let people use language without grammar study.
Like 1 second, and some faggot is like, "Oh, you completely lost it." Shut up, faggot. Let me say what.
All right, Mukunda, kick him from the room, please, if you would do us any honor.
Okay, if you kick me over a homosexual, transsexual,
just throw him out. Okay, we're all willing to be homosexuals to remove you.
So the simple fact is, holistic. None of us have called each other these names. The fact you call. Yeah. Then
because
Mukunda, why are you arbitrating this? Literally, throw him out.
Hold on, I got this.
You're the leader of the world, faggot bitch.
Okay, there you go. You're done.
Fuck you. I'm done.
Yeah, he's out. He literally says, "I'm sorry," and then responds back in idiotic claims. So,
but didn't I call it 45 minutes ago? I mean, the guy comes in.
You did, George. You did.
Says my definition.
You did, George. But by the way, George, I'm sorry. I did not know this guy. I never interacted with him, so my apologies.
No, but I don't know him either.
Right. Oh, I thought you knew. Okay, my bad.